moving on and talking about Watford. You guys got an amazing result today. You basically killed them off in the first half an hour. But I do feel like if that game had gone on for another 20 minutes, Watford would have got something out of that game. Xhaka was shit.
We would have scored again. Xhaka wasn't shit.
Xhaka was bad. I watched Xhaka's positional sense was horrible. Horrible. Partey is bailing you guys out of games. I'm telling you. He's bailing you out of games. Xhaka's positional sense as a number 6 is questionable at best. At this level, I wouldn't say he's as bad as McTominay, but he's not far ahead of him. He's not far ahead of McTominay. The only thing I think he's got over McTominay is I think his passing range is slightly better when he gets his head up. But McTominay can drive the ball better. But Xhaka's positional sense is horrible. He does not sniff danger. So that's why I think he gets caught and has to make all of these reckless challenges, because he doesn't sniff danger. Because Sim just absolutely nodding his head. Oh, talk to me about the game anyway, guys. Talk to me about the game. What did you think?
I think
the three youngsters getting on the score
to be honest
sheet?
with you, I think it was one of the better games I've seen Arsenal play this season. When I'm talking about fast attacking football, patterns of play, just the Odeegard, the Saka giving it to each other, Partey, everyone felt very comfortable on the ball. As again, I would say it is Watford. They are battling to stay in the Premier League, so I'm not going to take a lot away from it. But you could see there was basically two teams. One was going for top 4 and one was basically in a dogfight in relegation. So you could see the classes between them two.
Plus, Watford are really much better away from home.
I was just about to say that.
They've got the 6th best league away from home.
They've lost their last 8 at home. They've lost their last 8 at home.
Yeah, they got trounced recently by someone just in the mix. Well, who they got? Oh, Crystal Palace, innit? Battered them at home.
Yeah,
recently 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1 as well. Yeah, 4-1.
And Crystal Palace won yesterday as well. So
yeah, so for me, my worry is that with Arsenal right now, because of how we've got momentum, I would like to see if things don't go according to plan. I would like to see the mentality of the boys then. Because for me, I feel like everything's going our way. And we're kind of we're rolling with the punches and we're rolling with the kicks. But it's just that because it's such a young team, I would love to see the capacity of their mentality in order to drag a game from behind to win. Bar from the Wolves.
They've done that. We've done that recently, though.
Are you guys benefiting from not having to play 2 times a week?
Literally.
Yeah, we have. I think we have. And I feel that Arteta's implemented a style of play more recognizable for the players that he has. So I think he knows what he wants to do with the players he has. And I feel like he has an 11 that he can trust. That's one thing I would say. I think he knows now he's got an 11 that he can trust. And the players that are on the bench, they know why they're on the bench. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It seems like the harmony is a little bit better as well in the team. It doesn't seem like there's as much unrest. Like everyone seems to be pulling in a similar sort of direction.
I've got a stat for you lot. Since Aubameyang has gone, or he hasn't participated in any Arsenal games, we actually keep the ball better.
What's the stat to back that up?
Sorry, I should have brought it up. Get back to me later on in the podcast.
Cool.
But apparently, we actually keep the ball better. So,
Puz, what do you think of Watford as well?
I can see why Watford. They get booed by their fans. Their fans.
I could possibly get booed by their fans.
They get booed by their fans. Their fans don't seem to like certain players, as someone came out and said today. They've actually, for me, it's quite weird that they're in a position that they're in, because the team that they've assembled is not that bad. They've actually got a good set of players, but they just don't seem to play well together. So it looks like most of the players there are probably just on a mercenary mission and are there for their own individual selves. They're not really there for the team. In terms of the game, I think it was brilliant from the word go. And the more weeks go by, the more Arsenal keep shocking me. Because for me, I see that team and I see a young team. I see inexperience, and I do also think that us not playing 2-3 times a week, it does help us. But
Yeah, fair enough.
What Arteta's done with that young team, he's gelled them together. They play well. They understand how he wants to play. And today, it was all evident. In the 3 goals we scored, every single goal was a classy goal.
Yeah, it was. It was nice.
One touch passing,
Finishing.
movement, understanding
confidence,
where
tails it up.
Yeah, confidence.
But then again, that's what I'm trying to say.
Everyone is on the pitch and just
getting things
clicking and moving.
That's my whole point. I was trying to explain earlier. I love how we play, but it's against Watford, so you're kind of meant to ooze your class over them. You're meant to show your dominance over teams like that, if that makes any sense.
That's
so for me, like
I said,
Puzz's statement's still true, though.
Our team is a young team. We're not really meant to show class about anything.
Yes, you are.
No, you are.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come on.
You are. If
one's
you're young,
in the top 4 challenge.
if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, one's in the top 4 challenge, and one's basically in a
Odegaard's
dogfight in relegation.
Odegaard's starting to show why he was a boy wonder.
Yeah, he's
100%.
Is there a reason why we're all wearing red?
Nah, I don't know. sorry, viewers, because it's definitely it wasn't planned.
It look like we're wearing the Arsenal.
Fuck blue.
You look like you're
blue.
wearing.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck blue.
No,
I'm playing. There's actually no agenda. There's actually no agenda. There's actually zero. There is zero agenda. In fact, even that, I just did that now. That's probably some kind of sign for something. Even I just did that now. You got to be careful and you got to be careful what hand signs you put up. Like if I did this, yeah, lads, watch. If I did this, that probably means something, innit? Hey, people get me. People get me in the comments if this means anything. Like if this means something. I know what this means when players do this. When players do that, like
they're pointing up to the sky, innit?
Yeah, they're pointing to the sky. Yeah, but does this mean anything? I don't know. Hand signs. We should do a pod on hand signs. Like Naruto.
We played well. Like with the stat that you read out for Man United, we absolutely dominated them. We dominated them in every part of the pitch, apart from even shots on target. We had 4 shots on target, scored 3. They had way more shots than us, and it's like I said, I feel like they have a good team. I just don't understand why they're in the position they're in. Like I said, they just don't gel well together. Can't wait to watch Ben Foster's his little vlog thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Lacazette
he's
classier
amazing,
version of Joe Linton? He's a striker. He's a striker. Joe Linton's quality because he's really not actually a striker. He's a number 8, and he's been playing well. But is Lacazette? Because hear me out. Lacazette, 2 assists today.
Lacazette's doing now
2 assists
is what
today.
Arteta has always wanted him to do.
Yeah, he's working for the team. 2 assists today. Played brilliantly, but he's a striker. He's supposed to score.
Do you want to be honest with you?
Is of the same mind frame as Guardiola. I don't really think he cares about the whole striker thing.
No, fair enough.
Just plays for the team.
No, I don't think he cares about it. But what it is that, okay, there's one part of the game I expect, and I think Guardiola will expect. When you're in a position to score goals, score them. I feel that if you saw it today, Aubameyang, imagine that. Aubameyang's on my brain. Lacazette was in a position to get himself on the score sheet. I think Odeegard did a back heel to him. He feinted at him. He dummied the shot and gave it to him. And it just went wide. And for me, as a striker, I'm not expecting you to score. Get on target at least. You know what I'm trying to say, Chris? Get on target at least. Ruthless. And for me, it's just like, with him, I don't know if it's because he's working so hard to do the link up with the other
By the time he gets there, innit, he's gassed, maybe.
He's gassed, maybe. But for me, in order for you to be a top 4 striker, you need to be actually working the keeper or scoring those. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of chances in the Premier League. Let's be honest. You don't get a lot of chances.
Do you know what it is? I want to go into this. Yeah, go on.
I don't care as long as the team wins. As long as he does his job.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You're not wrong. Do you know what it is? What it is? Like today in the Manchester derby, no recognised striker, no number 9.
Yeah,
right?
No
obviously City been playing like that for a while, but 5 goals. And like when I think about it, yeah, bar like Harry Kane, do you know what I mean? Like there aren't, like, maybe the modern game is like just changing so much. Like there aren't like that many like mad number 9s out there anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like Cavani's still like obviously not for United, but Cavani you'd still say, oh yeah, he's a top number 9.
But you know
Harry
what's
Kane,
crazy?
Lewandowski, Haaland. He's probably the best upcoming number 9 in the world at the moment, maybe. But
Chris,
like
think about it.
game's changing. Do you know what I mean?
PSG don't play with a striker.
They don't play with a striker. City don't play with a striker.
No top team, bar from Bayern Munich, Dortmund.
Dortmund aren't a top team, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. No,
Mind you, Ajax do play with a striker and they're dominating. They do play with Haller.
This is what I'm trying to say. I feel like, see the number 9 situation, yeah? I feel like, you know, every 10 years, football kind of changes its pattern.
Yes, it kind of evolves.
So it's remember 10 years ago, it was all about number 10s. Remember that whole set of players? Ozil, Hazard, even Mata, down to Silva.
Messi.
But even Messi. But my whole point is that see with the number 9s right now, Coutinho. I think that we're coming to an era of football where, as Paz said, I don't think you need a number 9. However, you need to be able to finish. Does that make sense? Because it's like even with City, they don't have a recognised striker. They don't play with a recognised striker, but any of those front 3 can finish. It's just inevitable. If they get a chance, they're finishing. And I feel like with Arsenal, we're in a problem where if the 2 kids are not on fire, Martinelli or Saka, or let's say even Odeegard to an extent, we're not getting goals. I can't see where our goals are coming from. And I feel like we're putting a lot of responsibility on these 3 up-and-coming players for Arsenal.
But look,
Smith Rowe.
Chris said they're good enough.
100%.
If you're good enough, you're old enough.
They're good enough, they're old enough. A famous quote from Sir Matt Busby himself. So we're going to move. Let's move. So thank you very much for the analysis. And Puz, thank you for wading in on Watford's situation. I thought that was quite interesting what you said about Watford. They don't seem like a team. I don't know if we've got any Watford fans that follow us, but please, guys, if you're out there, get on because you are a London-based team as well. So it'd be interesting to hear from you lot.